Nathan had just moved into a new student hostel in a small, quiet town. At the front desk, the old receptionist handed him a rusty key labeled Room 313. Nathan frowned. "I asked for Room 310. The man avoided eye contact. "That one's taken. 313 will do." There was something strange about the way he said it. As Nathan walked down the dim hallway, the lights flickered. At the very end stood a dark wooden door with faded numbers. Room 313. The air near it felt colder. Something about it didn't feel right, but he put the key in, and the door creaked open by itself. As Nathan approached Room 313, the lights above flickered. The door was dusty, old, and cold to the touch. He reached out before he could knock. The door creaked open slowly on its own. Inside, the air was freezing. The room looked abandoned. Sheets covered the furniture. A large mirror leaned against the wall. Nathan stepped closer and saw something scratched in the glass. "She watches at night." He laughed nervously and turned away. But the mirror showed something standing behind him just for a second. That night, Nathan couldn't sleep. At exactly 2:13 a.m., he heard 3 knocks on the wardrobe, then a whisper, "Nathan." He sat up, heart pounding. The room was ice cold. He turned on the light. No one was there. The wardrobe door slowly creaked open by itself. Nathan stood frozen. He closed it and backed away. But as he got into bed, he felt like something was already lying next to him. The next day, Nathan took a photo of the room with his phone. When he looked at it later, a blurry girl stood in the mirror behind him. White dress, long black hair, no face. He rushed to the mirror. Nothing, but then a wet handprint appeared on the inside of the glass. He wiped it off and checked his phone again. The picture, it was gone. Only the mirror remained quiet and waiting. Nathan asked the hostel manager about Room 313. The man stared at him. "There is no Room 313, he said. Nathan showed the key. The man stepped back, whispering. That room was sealed after something happened. Nathan searched the building map. Room 312, Room 314. No 313. Yet he'd been sleeping there. Or was the room sleeping inside him? Nathan packed to leave. He grabbed his bag and opened the door. But outside, there was no hallway, only darkness. He turned around, panicked. The walls were pulsing. The mirror lit up, fogging from within. Words formed on the glass. "You belong here now." The door slammed shut behind him. No exit, no escape. Room 313 wasn't just haunted, it was hungry. Late that night, a student named Rachel walked past the hallway. She saw a door that had never been there before. Room 313. The knob turned slowly. The door opened an inch. Inside stood a girl face hidden behind hair. She pointed at Rachel, then disappeared into thin air. When Rachel told staff, there was no door, just a wall, and a whisper, "She sees you now." Security reviewed the CCTV. Nathan was seen walking down the hallway, but there was no door, just a wall. He stopped, then walked straight into it. The video glitched. For 1 second, a pale girl's face filled the screen. No eyes, no mouth. Then she whispered, "You're next." And the footage cut to black.